Hello and welcome to my What Sold video for the week of March 18th through March 25th, 2020. My name is Trisha and I am a eBay, Poshmark, and Thredup seller. My store name is Sandy and Otto. And I'm going to be going over my 18 sales for that week period of the 18th through the 25th, which I already said. I had, what did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eBay sales, 3 Poshmark sales, and 9 Thredup sales, I think, if I count that really quick. First item that sold, I'll go through eBay first, is this picture, really small picture, but it was very cute. It's called The Biker's Prayer. It was done in 1986. Jody Bergsma, who is a artist out of Bellingham, Washington. And this is a limited, kind of limited edition where each print is signed and numbered. And this sold for a best offer of $15. And my cost of goods on everything, I went through and did an annualized cost average for all items, and I am using $2.25 for my cost average. I did pick this up at Goodwill. And the next item, there we go. I do have some items in here that were from the FabFitFun. I try to use as many products as I can because I do have interest in the products in the FabFitFun, and if I can't use them, then I do try to find others who will use them, and if not, then I will go ahead and sell them. So I sold this 2-pack of body oils for, let me double check, yes, I did sell those for $24.99. And the buyer pays shipping on all of my items. Unless otherwise stated, the buyer pays shipping. And the next item, this again was a FabFitFun item that I sold for $13.99. I'm just double checking that I didn't take a best offer on that, but no, that sold for, it was a 6-pack of eye masks for $13.99. Next up, this was a great find. I remember this from the 70s, and it is really this catfish, and it is a Taylor and I'm not even going to know how to pronounce ing coffee mug. This sold for $27.99, and I picked this up at the Goodwill, and it sold, I put it up for sale and it during the evening, and it sold by morning. This was a very popular item, so if you happen to see this item, definitely pick it up. It has a following. It's very cute. And again, I would have, I don't know, I probably would have paid somewhere in the $2 to $3 range for this item at Goodwill. Next up, this is part of my mom's Holly Hobby collection that she is getting rid of. So this sold for a best offer of $7.49. And the buyer paid shipping on that, which I know I did say. This was an unframed art print. It was really cute, a very springtime little duck. It was an original something or other photo, and that did sell for $12.99. And I picked this up at Goodwill. It did have the plastic, did have some condition issues, but a new mat on that would be very easy to come up with, as the inner mat was still in very good condition. This is an item I had picked up for myself, and I went ahead and I changed my hair, and I didn't need this anymore, so I went ahead and sold it. I did sell it for $19.99. This is just a hair oil. And so those were my eBay sales for the week. On to Poshmark. Excuse me. This again was a FabFitFun item, and this was a two bundle item. I sold these facial masks, and when these pop up, these facial masks together, and I sold them for $25. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I sold both of those together for $25. And my last Poshmark sale was this Tadashi top that I sold for a best offer of $13. And so yeah, so Poshmark was a little light last week. Did get some interest in some items, but just no takers. And actually today, which will be in next week's video, I sold 3 items today for Poshmark. So this week is starting off better. Next are the Thredup sales that I had, and I'll go through those and what percentage I received on these. Excuse me. So this item is a Style & Company that did I get that? I must have gotten that at Goodwill also. It was a size 16. Oh, that's size 18. Okay. I thought it was size 16, but it is a size 18. So it was a nice size, nice blazer style denim jacket. And my portion of the sale that I received is $8.37. And the nice thing with sending things to Thredup is that I don't have to photograph it, I don't have to ship it, I don't have to list it and describe it. I just fold it up, stick it in the bag, and send it to Thredup, and they basically do all the work. So I'm good with getting $8.37 for not having to do anything to it, and I don't have to store it. Next item that sold is this one-piece bathing suit, and I received $5.66 on this. One thing I want to say with this one and with the denim jacket, these were sold to customers. So I don't list items that I haven't been paid for yet as part of sales. So I have actually been paid for these. With the selling to outside customers on Thredup, it does take 3 to 4 weeks before you actually receive payment, which is why I wait and don't consider them sold until I've actually received the money for them, just because it can take so long, and buyers can return items. And they've just expanded that window, so items that sell now, being towards the end of March, buyers will have the opportunity through, now it's like I think through the second week of May, to return them. So it's going to be a lot longer before you get paid for an item. But just keep that in mind if you're considering sending things to Thredup, that it does take a while when it's sold to an outside customer to get paid on these. Now this one I think actually was sold in a goodie box. Yes. Normally they say that they're sold in a goodie box. This one I thought did, but now it just says unavailable. But I did receive payment on this one of $11.40, which was my portion of this Rachel Roy outfit, and the bathing suit and this. I think pretty much all of these items I did pick up at Goodwill. This was sold in a goodie box, this fresh produce size large top, and I received $5.66 on this one. This is Takara. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. It was a nice top that had this built-in necklace that kind of clipped to it. You could take the necklace off when you washed it. This was a new with tags item that I guess I was hoping would have a higher starting price than $36, but that's fine. That sold to an outside customer. So again, it took 3 to 4 weeks for payment. On the fresh produce item, because that was sold in a goodie box, I received payment. Usually takes like 5 to 7 days for that whole transaction to process, and so you get paid then within 5 to 7 days usually. Sometimes it can take a little longer, especially right now. But the other just is going to take a lot longer. These Caslon, which I believe is a Nordstrom brand pants, they were sold in a goodie box, and my portion was $8.70 that I received. And I remember this was part of a 3-piece outfit, and I ended up paying like $1.97 at Goodwill, including tax, for all 3 pieces. It was a really good deal. This Torrid blazer had lots and lots and lots of favorites, lots of activity. It was reserved several times before it ended up selling in a goodie box, but there was tons of interest in this. So if you're ever having problems selling Torrid, consider sending that into Thredup. My portion of this was, again, $8. No, this one I received $16.23 for this blazer. So that worked out really well, considering, again, I don't have to store it, photograph it, list it, mail it. I don't have to do anything to it. They just give me $16.23. This is another Torrid outfit, a top, that ended up selling to an outside client. So again, that took 3 to 4 weeks for payment, and I received $4.08 for this one. And the last item is this Nike track jacket, which was nice because it had the little thumb holes in the sleeves, which I really like that style. And this one I received $17.28 for that. So those were all of my sales. My total sales for the week were $243.48. My fees were $34.54. Cost of goods was $45.50. And so my total profit for the week was $179.52 for the 18 items. So that about wraps that up. During all of this, downtime, I'm just spending a lot of it listing and listing and listing and finding other ways of trying to improve my store. So hope things are going well with you, and I appreciate you watching my video. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them. And if you like this video, please consider clicking the like button on your way out. And if you'd like to see more of what sold videos or in my Thredup series, I also have some videos as I'm going through that selling process, and any other videos that come up, please consider subscribing to my channel. And thank you, and I will see you next time.